3, 2, 1, play. I really hope Karen comes back. I'm pissed that Foggy's dead. Previously on.
Why? Why?
I know!
What is the reason, bitch?
Ugh. My heart.
Sir, let me touch up your eye.
He's addressing the public as Mayor Fisk. Thank you, New York.
Thank you, New York.
City.
Vanessa and I,
He skipped city. I also skipped it when I first read it too.
speaking to you as mayor this evening. The beginning of the city is in shambles. We know how to take care of ourselves. We don't need a gun-toting vigilante who wears a skull on his chest, or a man who dresses
Punisher.
in a spider outfit.
Spider-Man.
Or a guy who wears devil horns to save us.
We do need a guy that wears devil horns.
I just can't.
I made you one.
What are you gonna do? Move to Boston?
Boston's nice. Expensive, but nice. I mean, I guess it's probably cheaper than New York. Maybe?
And that is that the rule of law will return to New York.
Faneuil Hall macaroni and cheese is so fucking good.
The city that I love. Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh, someone is about to get thrown on the tracks.
Hey, it seems like you.
Hey, buddy, this doesn't concern you.
Hey, you're beating on a guy who can't defend himself. It concerns me. I said, stay out of it.
Oh, for real? You're just gonna hoof it? Like, take out your phone and call 911. Oh my gosh!
NYPD.
Want to watch this show and other shows and movies with me? You can do that. Full length on my Patreon and YouTube memberships. Want to pick what I watch? You can do that. Shows and movies on my Patreon. Want these cute little bat icons? You can have them. I like this beginning. I love that they see New York crumbling, and that's when Daredevil's statue becomes whole. I don't like how that broke up. I feel like that really does mean, though, that Foggy's dead. Of course, we do know that. I don't have any hope of them bringing him back. It would just be weird. Paige, I don't think she's coming back on the show. I think she's staying in LA, and that kind of sucks. But I'm still gonna be open-minded and see what they give me. Do you know if they brought any of the original writers from Daredevil back for this?
Daredevil? Then I don't miss him. He's a clown. He's more trouble than he's worth. Good riddance.
You're a clown. I remember you from the last episode.
Fire Chief Carter, 10 a.m. We can do that.
Firehouse.
Where are you?
My father, he didn't respect many men, except for LaGuardia. He built this city.
I built this city.
I'm really looking forward to meeting District Attorney Hochberg.
Convincing.
Can't we push them?
These first few days are critical. Let's be honest, a lot of these people absolutely hate you.
With good reason, yeah.
I'm used to that.
There's something else. Your wife,
What about Vanessa?
She moved out.
Vanessa's resistance to being part of the narrative is hurting you with more traditional voters.
She doesn't want to be seen with them?
I see.
Vanessa needs to get herself one of those kiss-blocking hats.
The timing on this is not ideal. My wife and I, we have work to do. Could you grant us a little leeway?
Well, the good news is she's in holding, she's sobering up.
Do you have any idea of how long this will take?
Here's what's gonna happen, cop killer.
Oh my gosh, this is not how interrogations are supposed to go.
But don't worry about it. As always,
Hector Ayala. I'm a lawyer. My name is Matthew.
He was trying to save a dude and now he's in jail.
I'm a defense attorney.
I didn't call you. How did you get in here?
You know, they're saying you killed a cop. They're saying you approached two officers on the platform.
No, man. It's for you.
Those people were officers?
Flashback.
NYPD!
End of flashback.
All I was trying to do was break up a beating. One of them tripped, trying to take me out. Look, I didn't push him, I swear. I sure as shit didn't know there was a train coming. I mean, 1 second he's there, and then he's gone.
Anything you're not telling me?
No, man. Nothing. They can't afford you.
Don't worry about that. I'd still like to represent you.
What is he hiding from him?
You're in good hands, Hector.
You're blind.
Once we arrive at the senior center, you'll say a few words. They want to present you with the key to the borough.
I'm already the mayor. Why do I need a key to Brooklyn?
Right now, it's all about maintaining the status quo.
So your advice to the is that he do nothing?
She didn't say do nothing. She just said don't do big things.
We'll be around it in like a minute.
That is a big hole. Just gonna walk?
Yes.
How you doing?
I want you to stop what you're doing and fill that hole. You have the equipment and the manpower.
Fellas, hold! Let's go now!
Let's go! He's making things happen.
Yes. Filling a hole like this, it's not rocket science. Remember I told you that I'd get things done.
I assume that is what you meant by optics.
Yes, Mayor Fisk, it was indeed.
I guess that is like, that's a small thing he did, and it got a bunch of people on his side, instead of him doing like a huge thing.
You come back with a cop killing? With everything that this firm has going on right now?
The cops at the station were beating him. And for what it's worth, I think he might be innocent.
It's exactly the opposite of what this firm needs right now.
The other cop said there was no victim. He said that it was an unprovoked attack.
The other cop is a friggin' liar.
He said, he said.
You said we'd take on the hard cases.
And impossible odds work is what we do here.
Okay.
Thank you. And I need you to find the witness that Hector saved on the platform. I believe him, Cherry.
I believe him too.
Okay. And do some digging on Hector for me. There's something about his story that doesn't track.
Wait, he's innocent or his story doesn't track?
He's innocent, but he's hiding something. I like the grittiness of this. It doesn't look like how She-Hulk and the other Marvel shows and movies do. This does look how the original Daredevil looks.
How does it feel to know that Mayor?
And that's not an insult to the other stuff Marvel does. I just like how they kept this how the original is.
Dracar Noir, center choice for New York's finest.
NYPD backs its own.
All right, hang in there. Like I said, the first step in the long process. Is your wife here?
No.
It's the Hawk.
Hawkbird?
Going up against Hawkberg. I don't know who that is. I feel like we've heard his name earlier.
We'll waive the readings, not the rights.
Given the serious nature of the charges, people ask that the defendant be remanded without bail.
Your Honor, the defense would
People's motion is granted.
Your Honor, if I could...
said bail is denied.
I know we know what happened, but I kind of agree with the judge's ruling here because they don't know what happened.
He's a pillar of his community.
He's also accused of killing a New York City police officer.
It's gonna be okay.
Plus, I don't agree with the judge because we know what happened, but I understand why the judge made that ruling.
You know, I should have known that you had an agenda giving me your number the other night.
I'm a journalist, bro.
Phone. I'm covering my ass so you don't post.
Okay, I know this dude is like the legal definition of a dweeb.
Hi, I'm Dweeb.
But I low-key kind of like him.
You know, I can't tell if you're an idiot or an operator.
I don't know what I am.
Same, I don't know what you are.
I must say, you're one of the first people to take me seriously.
I was named for my uncle.
Ben Urich. I knew him. He was a good journalist.
I have a feeling that Fisk was responsible in his demise.
Gallo is a celebrated police commissioner, maybe the most loved the city has ever seen. That puts you in a big fat bind. And you've got vigilantes picking up the slack. If you lose the cops, you lose the city.
Thank you, Miss Urich.
About Mrs. Fisk?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, but I'm out of time.
Sir, I am so sorry. She was not supposed to ask about your wife.
I have a feeling that this young woman is used to being underestimated. We'll use that.
How long are they going to use her until they dispose of her? I'm so worried about anyone around Fisk. Especially with like the stress you can see on Fisk. Like he looks so way down and I'm just waiting for him to snap. I've seen his fighting skills in that last episode.
I've been thinking a lot about projected personas. Masks.
Interesting.
I love your work.
Thank you.
Dr. Glenn, I need help.
He looks troubled. He has like a troubled aura about him.
I can always move things around.
Thank you. Truly.
The kid seems dangerous.
Could you?
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Did he need her signature for something else? Is he gonna play a weird swap out with that signature? Or did he just want to see her face in person and see who Daredevil's girl is? I'm too worried. Actually, no. The amount of people we've already seen killed in this show, I'm the right amount of worried.
I gotta go deal with this.
We're literally at a funeral.
It's a classy move, turning up to a police funeral after it's ended. I wonder how it feels for a guy like you to come to a place like this. Are you even capable of feeling guilt or remorse?
I didn't kill Officer Shanahan.
So you gave up your criminal empire for what? So you could have less money and less power?
Does he have less power now? Or is he just doing all these shitty things legally?
Do you know who Samuel Vance was? The mayor of New York in 1874. He served for 1 month. It is my personal mission to make sure that your term is shorter than his.
Oh my gosh.
You're not a mayor who loves his city. You're a whiny kid who wants everyone to love him. See you around, Kingpin.
I do feel like at a point it's too late not to try to be a better person, but to impose yourself on people's lives by running for like office or something when you've done so many shitty things. It's like, you can be good, but just go away. We don't need to see it.
Can I ask you both something? Does my husband have a chance?
An NYPD cop is dead.
If we find that witness, that guy, then maybe he has a chance.
Whatever's going on between you and Hector, I'm really hoping you can set it aside. He needs you.
He needs me, or he needs me to show up in court.
No, I actually think he needs you mentally so he can show up to court. If not, he might just not even care if he's saved or not. He might just shut down.
Little by little, things changed. Hector, he's not the man I married.
Oh? Oh? Did you guys know Hector was White Tiger?
Later, I can give you a taste.
I'll take the check, please. Do you mind? I don't think you called this. It was important.
Take it.
White Tiger? Really? I wasn't in a suit or wearing my amulet. I had no extra powers. It's not relevant.
It's relevant.
It is relevant, but...
You go out and solve things the way you see fit. We're trying to position this as a one-off event. I find out you're going out at night looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for...
He wasn't this time. He was just trying to get home.
It's not like Daredevil's around anymore. The people need a hero.
This is a tough case, Hector. Cop is dead. The only way I can win it is if I know every way I can lose it.
That's true. He has to prepare a defense for every single way.
Rikers Island is no picnic. Equal opportunity beatdowns. Guards and inmates alike.
Great. 24/7 ass kickings.
I'm resigning my post, effective tonight. You will need a new police commissioner, and guess what? A lot of new cops as well.
Great.
Before you go, just one thing. You're originally from Philadelphia. Cheesesteaks are great in Philly.
Oh, I love a cheesesteak.
I think that the best is one I found. It's actually right outside of the city. Let's drive down there and pick me one up for lunch.
Okay, I bet he's not resigning now that we're threatening his child and wife. Or maybe it's his daughter and grandchild.
So I have some compromises to propose. As far as a pay raise, 0.
Asshole.
When it comes to
an expanded cadet class.
Yes, that's not happening. Do we have a deal?
You're threatening him, we're not getting more money, and we can't have more officers.
Namaste. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh man. Okay, so I had a little hope that maybe Fisk would do good, but I guess that hope is already dashed.
Any man can be swayed by a single piece of paper.
Hector's history as the White Tiger has no bearing on this case.
This is next level, Murdock. That guy's a vigilante.
He wasn't in possession of his mystical amulet. Allowing this type of totally inflammatory information will unfairly bias the jurors. The proceedings must rest not on my client's clothing, but what happened on the platform that night.
We really need this witness, because I can see where the other dude's coming from. Unless we see the witness, then he'll be like, no, I was getting attacked. Any person that could help would help. And that's what the guy did.
Okay. Oh my. I'm granting the motion in limine.
Bullshit, Jerry.
I don't think it is, but that's because I know what happened.
I feel like nobody's being held accountable, and I'm sick and tired of being afraid.
Find the witness.
Ghosts are hard to find, Maddie.
Isn't that why I hired you?
I know this case hits close to home.
Zane, my judgment is clouded because of who Hector is.
Because of who you were.
You know I know he was telling the truth.
And we both know it doesn't matter if you can't prove it.
I feel like even without the witness, they kind of have enough to prove reasonable doubt. It's his say against the officer, and he's saying that he didn't push the guy tripped. And the officer's saying that, no, he did push him. It's reasonable that you could believe either of their stories, and if you could believe either of their stories, wouldn't that be enough to prove reasonable doubt? But maybe the jury wouldn't rule that way because it's like a cop that did die. Sometimes logic goes out the window when people are really high on emotions and it involves police.
I finally finished all my paperwork. That's it for me.
Got him.
Yeah, they're calling. Hey, I won't be able to make a reservation tonight. I'm meeting a new client.
I forgot about her new client. I wonder how that's going to come into play. I'm excited to see that. Just because he seems dangerously troubled. Troubledly dangerous?
We appreciate your discretion.
Wait. He's her new client? I thought she was talking about the kid. Honestly, really great of Fisk to see a therapist. You could see the stress of, like, you could see it was weighing on him. Ooh, couples therapy.
What sparked you to come to therapy, and what would you like to get out of it?
My husband and I have been through a lot these last couple of years. Wilson left.
I was assaulted by a vigilante. I couldn't stay in touch with Vanessa. I couldn't stay in communication with her. It was for the best.
Was it for the best for you, Vanessa?
I think in some ways.
Bro, you're not Vanessa.
I took over the business. It had never been more profitable.
But was your husband's absence fulfilling for you personally?
Didn't she have Adam? Yeah, but he was helping her be fulfilled.
I was lonely. Then he returns, and I really don't know how I feel about that.
I can tell. You don't seem like you feel good about it.
Why are we here?
After you say that, you ask why you're there.
Because it doesn't feel like we have a choice.
I'm here because I don't want to lose my wife.
I want to root for their love, but I want them to love each other from in jail.
Yeah. He's at 950 West 185th Street, apartment 30.
Meet you out front.
Hey, I need you to drive to Fort Shrine Park quickly.
Who is it? My name is Matthew Murdock. I'm a lawyer. I represent Hector Ayala, the man who saved you on the subway platform. What's your name?
Nicky Torres.
Nicky, you are the key witness in my defense of Hector Ayala. To be blunt,
I just realized why he's hiding.
I can't, man. If I go against the cops, it's
exactly.
gonna be really bad for you.
It is already bad for you. They have located you. They're coming to kill you.
Yeah, I just realized that as it was happening. So why were those cops actually hassling him? Did they have a reason?
Nicky, I have a guy in Fort Shrine Park. He's gonna find you. He's gonna get you safe.
Hello. Oh, you. I thought you turned in your papers.
You're a lawyer. If you're looking for the man Hector Ayala saved on the subway platform, sadly he's no longer here.
The smug smile, I love it!
Where'd he go? Listen, man, I'm visually impaired.
Why can't we just beat the shit out of them and leave? Are they gonna tell that you beat them up and then you're gonna show up, beat the fuck out of, and you're like, yeah, me as a blind man took them out? You can just try to play that card. Just beat them up. They can't get you in trouble for this, for real, for real.
He's a lawyer. Don't do it. No, don't do this. Don't do this. You don't want to do this.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna try to kill him? Oh my gosh! Oh wow, doesn't it suck when you sometimes get what you deserve? They fucking deserved it. They can't get you for that anyway. It would be a self-report. You know what I also really like is it said these episodes were it's 47 minutes and we don't have like 30 minutes of end credits. I like this. This is really good. This is fun. I mean, it's bloody. It's pew pew pew. And they start fighting right off the bat. I think like we had a fight scene of people getting brutalized in like 3.5 minutes in this episode. I like that. I'm sad because I really feel like Karen isn't going to be on the show anymore. Now that I saw in the intro the sign breaking that had all their names on it. I think these were solid. Like the first 2 episodes were solid. I'm excited for next week's episode. I am really sad Foggy's dead. Hopefully I'm over that by next episode. I was kind of hoping Fisk would do like good things for a little bit and then start doing sketchy shit, but he immediately started doing sketchy shit. But also I kind of get it because I don't know how many episodes we have in this season. I think like 8. Actually, let me check. I can do that right now. Okay, there's gonna be 9 episodes, so they can't really drag anything out. But speaking of dragging things out, what I did notice is they do occasionally let scenes linger. They'll let looks linger. They'll show some B-roll of the city. They panned in like slowly at one point to Matt just like sitting there looking at the view. Well, I guess he wasn't looking at it, but taking in the view. But like they didn't cut those moments out. Or sometimes when the characters are talking to each other, they'll have long periods of kind of silence in between. And it's not like long periods, it's like 5, maybe 10 seconds, 3 seconds. I thought Disney would like cut those moments out, the lingering moments out, in favor of more dialogue. And I noticed in the 2 episodes I watched the original is I love those lingering looks they give to each other. You can see that they're just like looking at each other, hearing each other, like with Charlie sometimes, or not Charlie, Matt. Sometimes with Matt Murdock, he's like hearing someone breathe or reading that type of body language. And it's like they're having a conversation with somebody without saying anything. And it also shows that they really understand that character because they don't need to say everything out loud. And I was worried that with this, Disney was gonna cut out all the silences and then in favor use dialogue. And I'm like, that isn't gonna mean as much. It's like, you don't need everything spelled out. But I'm glad it doesn't seem like they're doing that. I'm glad that there's a lot of fight scenes. We like that. And the blood, I feel like there isn't like a crazy amount, but I only seen the intro and finale of the original, so they're probably trying to like up it a lot. And I know in that finale, when he's punching Fisk against the wall, and Fisk is wearing white, it's covered in blood, and the wall's covered in blood. But I like in this that immediately start out pew pew, shoots those people in the head, and fucking dies. But we do see blood. We saw blood when they're fighting and everything. I like that. So I do like that they are keeping the blood in this. I don't know the right word for it, but like maybe the filter or how they chose to shoot it looks like the original instead of super polished like the other Marvel projects. I really like that they kept the originality in that. I'm excited to meet our new characters. I did forget the girl's name. McDuffie? Is that her last name? His partner, his law partner. I like her. She seems really fun. I don't ever want them to be a love interest thing, but she seems like a fun, strong character. I want to get to know her more. I am sad every time I see that sign and it doesn't say Murdock, Nelson, and Paige. I'm sad that we don't have that anymore. I feel like I'm not missing a lot because since they said you can go into this without watching the original and you still be able to enjoy it just as much as the people who watch the original, I enjoyed this. I don't think I feel lost. I'm sure people in the comments will tell me how I feel. They like to do that sometimes. Not all of you. Gosh, no, not all of you. But some people try to tell me how I feel. But I didn't feel lost. I'm interested in things that maybe they explained in the past and they brought up in here. But I just didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. What is going on in the show? I never felt really confused. I'm just like, oh, I want to know more. Wade, I like that he was never a focus. But they would just kind of show him up when I would forget that he was around. And when they bring him back, I'm nervous. I am nervous for him. Who is he fighting? Who is he killing for? It seems like just himself because he doesn't seem under the control of Fisk, and it's not like Daredevil would ever actually work with him. But I'm also excited to see him back in the show. Alright, thank you guys for watching this with me. Bye!